Seamen are moving, their advance, moving towards me. And I use Rachel's soldiers as decoys.
This all makes perfect sense.
It does! What makes
The best way to play this is to sit there and do nothing.
Is that so?
That's pretty much that's the AI's game plan. Why not? He can play at that game.
Do play Shining Force, that is a bitch to do. Probably have it done about an hour each battle, at least. Yeah, so I save state here. I tend to do this a lot because I don't want to kill like the commanders or anything like that. I want to accumulate as much EXP as I can.
Oh,
usually, if you do that, wouldn't you just
I noticed you
smash to hit them?
Yeah, soon.
No, I noticed you took Angelina along a ground promotion path.
Yeah.
Is any particular reason for that, or the flyer's just too fragile for you?
Unicorn Lord. I'm going for the Unicorn Lord promotion because of teleport, and she also learns heal too. So I'm trying to make her more of a support character. I could have made her a dragon.
Not a bad idea because her. Yeah, making Angelina a support character definitely makes some sense because her stats really never get all that good for her to be a frontliner.
No, her defense is the worst out of the characters in my opinion. But make her only best class is probably the Unicorn Lord. That's it. Her 5th class after that is a knight, which sucks at the end of the game because the foot soldiers have less movement in indoors, in buildings, in castles, that kind of thing. And the last battles tend to fight within buildings, so I don't use like classes in this game at all. I tend to rely on foot characters.
I remember what I did in Langrisser 2 and their Langrisser. I just basically said fuck it with Lester and got him off the sea route for the most part. Instead of making him a Serpent Knight, I sent him to a Dragon Knight.
Well, the Serpent classes are really good in this game. The Nyxes, they're pretty good. They're archer types, and they got good magic resistance as well. But they move slow as hell because of the judgment system. It's like it's a fancy way of saying speed, and it's kind of like the Shining Force games where they got agility, they got their agility points, and each character moves based on the agility. So Langrisser 4 is kind of like that in a way, but
yes, I've noticed.
Yeah, so that's why it's a bit.
I can't say I really like that all much compared to the older ones.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but it's kind of fun in its way. I don't know, it's just a personal favourite of mine. You get to like pause, you get to recharge magic. And you get to use you can do a thunder combo, you can do magic combos, you can plan out the attacks. You don't have to use magic just yet. You can just hit them with a free thunder combo and they're gone just like that. And that's a good way of this game, You can't do that with the last Langrisser games. You can't do magic combinations, you can't recharge magic. Well, I don't know about Langrisser 2, I'm not really played that much.
What?
You just missed the interesting part.
I controlled on myself. Shit.
Oh dear.
What the fuck's going on? Oh no, not that. Oh.
What I did with Langrisser, what I did with their Langrisser actually was I just turned Lester, Keith, and Sherry all into Dragon Knights, and then you had them use Angels for the rest of the game. And you pretty much walk all over everything at that point.
I heard that Sherry was one of the worst characters in Langrisser, in the second Langrisser. I'm not too sure.
Sherry, no, she's really strong. She's just terrible defensively.
Yeah,
you can't really. She just takes a ton of damage if you try to actually attack things directly with her. But her offense is really high, and she has really strong offensive commander bonuses. So you get her angels, which are pretty much some of the strongest defense level enemy characters you can get.
Yeah.
On the light path, anyway. They're also immune to magic, and they're effective against demon types
Unfortunately,
as well. And combine those things with her high is they walk all over everything, and they pretty much never die at that point.
Yes, unfortunately, however, in Langrisser 4, flyers are a kind of pants in general.
Yeah.
At least on your side.
Lots of really powerful flying enemy-only classes.
What was that saying?
Well, more than the main person you can do with the flyer path in 4 is Angelina, and Angelina is not very good.
No.
Are we talking World of Warcraft?
No, which is like 4. Oh my god, what rock have you been under?
Oh.
Well, at least the AI has finally decided to actually fucking oop.
Oh, I tend to wound the commanders because the commanders just stop. They come to a sudden halt and then they're busy recharging, and then I just go for their little guys and get the XP that way.
Yeah, standard Langrisser AI, if they're at 7 or less, they'll pretty much always heal.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think my video froze.
Also, if I recall correctly, they'll almost never.
Thank God's sake. Oh.
I don't know if it's like that in this one, but I do recall in the older ones, the AI will basically never attack a fully healed unit. It will always basically wait for you to attack it, get some of your guys wounded in the process, and then it'll swarm them to finish them off on its turn. But
Wow,
otherwise,
that's
it would never take the
brilliant.
initiative.
It's not quite as
if
exclusive
you were
about
using
that in this one, if I recall correctly, but they will prioritize wounded units.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, the old ones I always found them to be as passive as fuck, and it annoyed the hell out of me.
Has anyone ever played Soul Nomad in the World Leaders?
I haven't played Soul Nomad though. I think these guys have.
Not I.
No. Okay
How
then.
about this guy?
I know of it, but I have not actually.
I played some Disgaea,
Yes, of
but
course I
it
have
didn't really
played
do
this.
much for me.
Oh, thank God
I
someone
love
played
that
it.
game. Funny as hell.
It's nice.
I love that game.
This battle.
Yeah, I like the
Didn't really-
writing in
I
Disgaea,
love
but
the,
the game itself, it's...
You know, Laharo? I love the appearance he
Very
makes in
grinding
Soul
intensive.
Nomad. When you're on the demon path and you pick the Overlord title, it's like, hey, we're killing her for that title! Who's fucking gonna take it?
Are we talking about this here?
It's so hilarious.
Yeah, that's a running gag.
We're talking about
I got a board with the first game. I just didn't like get into it, you know.
Up until 4 is awesome.
I've never really followed it. The Escape series. It's great in fact it's kind of like Shining Force, but other than that, you know, you got to build your own troops and all that. It was a bit too taxing for me, so I just quit. This is the love index questions. These are the love index questions. You can like build a relationship with one of the female characters. I tried to boost to unlock Path C. I tried to boost up Angelina's and her sisters equally, so that Path C will be unlocked. That's one of the factors to unlock the first path, which is the independent path in this game. Finally, I promoted the plane to Serpent Knight, and he's got some of the best troops in the game, the military. Unfortunately.
So what about that Arkham City?
What about it?
Anybody waiting for that?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
So are you aiming for the independent path this time through?
I'm going for the light path
Say-
first, then Chaos, and then after that, independent.
Okay.
But also unlocking Path C as well. You can have a choice, I think, to unlock, you know, to go for Path A, or Path B, or Path C. I think all these options open. You know, doing these tasks, you know, can open up, you know, new dialogue, give you choices, and so forth. But I never really did Path C before, so it'd be quite interesting. I did Path A, but it was just...
I was going to ask what is the... I was going to ask
C
what
is
the
my favorite
independent path
function
actually
because-
is made up of this time.
It's not like Elwyn where he kills everyone, like, you know, he kills everyone and...
Yeah.
It's,
Usually the independent paths, when you have any sort of thing where you get a middle road between being good or evil, it's usually just you're so neutral you kill both good and evil.
it's pretty...
That's how it was in
Everyone
Megaton.
does kind of hate you on the independent path in this one, but you don't slaughter everybody. It's actually my favorite of the three because the character selection I find more interesting. You get the demons and everything. And I think the independent path is canon for Langrisser 5 as well.
Really, I heard different. I heard the light path is canon because...
Yeah, I heard it was always... I think the light path was always the canon one for Langrisser.
I heard that the prince
Well,
died.
maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. You're probably right, but I heard that the Prince Frederick dies in Path A or something, and he's apparently dead in the 5th game. And it was only the princess that ruled. Well, she became Empress in the 5th game. Empress Rosenhill laments over her dead brother or something, but I'm not really quite that much. That was a weird heal spell up there. I'm not quite familiar with that one. I'm only familiar with like heal 1 and 2.
There's also the Force Heal series, which I believe heals a group rather than a range.
Yeah, that's it. It's force heal. Sorry. I don't really use
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot about those.
Forgot about that one as well.
Can we make this at least a little more interesting?
I speed it up in the 3rd part, so quit complaining.
Just the 3rd one.
It sounded like you kind of, you know, nerded out on me there. Bruh.
You'll be great. You'll love the 3rd part. It goes quick. Yeah.
Prey on your life.
I noticed you got a lot of archers. Are they happen to be like actually good this time around? Because they were fucking trash in 2 until you got like the highest tiers of them.
Well, most of the scenarios, I tend to use archers. They tend to be really good, especially with the main character, because he gets, you know, he gets the best bonuses, but attack bonus. So I tend to use like archers, and they do the job quicker than the foot soldiers at this point of the game. But yeah, the elves have like magic defense and good movability, and they do more significant damage from a range.
Oh, hey look, Rab is online. I mean, I'm online.
Are you? But yeah, I didn't want to kill the commander. So... Yeah. Oh well, that's good. Now I really wanted to be promoted to like get the Nixes out, but I had to promote them here. Oh well.
Oh hey, you got hit with a fireball. Yeah.
And that's it.
10 seconds.
That's kind of a bit better.